In this scene, Dipper and Mabel run through a billboard with their golf cart. This falls under reckless driving, and considering the fact that the driving had no regards for damage of property and for the safety of the people, it would be considered as a Class A misdemeanor.
Our uncle had transformed his house into a tourist trap he called the Mystery Shack. The real mystery was why anyone came.
Ladies and gentlemen, behold, the Sasquatch!
Uncle Stan clearly got a wax statue and made it look disgusting, portraying it as a Sasquatch. He even gave it a bad name. Besides false advertising, I'm giving him an extra year in prison for the bad joke.
What the?
Dipper finds something that somebody had hidden in the woods. After discovering the secret compartment, he decides to take the book inside of it. I guess this can be considered as theft, so for this he will be charged with...
I'd seen enough.
Dipper starts stalking Mabel and her new boyfriend, and even uses his camera to record them without their knowledge and permission. Considering that this is his first offense, the charge for this one is...
Wendy! I need to borrow the golf cart so I can save my sister from a zombie!
Try not to hit any pedestrians.
Dude, it's me.
Although driving a golf cart can be legal sometimes, driving it in public areas without a license is considered a felony, and the charge for it is...
We understand. We'll never forget you, Mabel.
Because we're gonna kidnap you.
Huh?
When the gnomes hear that Mabel will not marry them, they decide to kidnap her. This is a serious offense, and they can be charged with... The gnomes attack Dipper and Mabel, and in doing so, they damage the golf cart. This is damage to property, and their charge is...
I'll save you, Dipper! Look out!
Breaking of the tree would be considered destruction of property, and they will, once again, be charged with...
Grappling hook!
Hey, Mabel, could you get the light?
I'm on it.
Mabel just pushed over a box with a label saying fragile, and the item inside of it might be destroyed, and she even broke the window trying to turn off the light. So this might be considered destruction of property. But I guess they are in their own home, so I'll let her off the hook for that one.
You call that Ben Franklin? He looks like a woman! Uh-oh.
Here, Uncle Stan is making Dipper and Mabel create fake dollar bills. In Oregon, where the show takes place, this is a serious offense. It falls under counterfeiting, and they will be charged with...
Nah, but with these cataracts, I might as well be. What is that, a woodpecker?
Uncle Stan is not paying attention to the road and drives through a friend's to God knows where. This is reckless driving, destruction of public property, and child endangerment. Under Oregon laws, he can be charged with...
I'll show you how a real man fishes.
After catching the fish, Dan proceeds to beat it to a pulp. This is obviously animal cruelty, and he can be charged with up to...
Out of this.
I seen it! I seen it again!
This is destruction of property.
Easy, easy.
My glass!
Another destruction of property.
Where's the pillows and the... Huh? Oh, banjo polish!
You?
This old guy has been terrorizing the town with a monster he made up and created. He can be charged with up to...
Whoa! It's a secret wax museum.
Breaking and entering.
Next question.
Chandra Jimenez, a real reporter. Your flyers promised free pizza with admission to this event. Is this true?
That's what I heard.
Pizza? I want my pizza.
That was a typo.
It definitely wasn't, and this is false advertising.
Got the fake IDs? Here goes nothing.
Sorry, but we don't serve minors.
Nabbit.
We're here to interrogate Manly Dan the Lumberjack for the murder of Wax Stan. Deedly.
Using a fake ID in the state of Oregon will get you...
For tonight's final illusion, we have the incredible sack of mystery. When you put your money in, it mysteriously disappears.
Oh, of course.
That makes perfect sense. What a nice man.
That was totally worth the drive.
Well, that's a scam if I know one, but it's obviously just theft.
Listen carefully, boy. This town has secrets you couldn't begin to comprehend.
Is this about Mabel? I told you she's not into you.
She was my pink dumpling!
Are you okay, man?
This is kidnapping and battery. I doubt this magazine belongs to Gideon, so I'm charging him with destruction of private property.
I don't understand.
Mabel, this probably isn't the best time to be brutally honest with him.
Choking can be considered assault of the 4th degree, and the penalty is...
Ha! Not so powerful without this, are you?
Gideon charged towards Dipple and caused him to fall at a very high point. This can potentially be considered as attempted murder.
Stan, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna need that painting back. Stan! Stan!
Try and catch me, suckers!
Gargle Stan steals the painting from Gideon's house.
It's me first!
That's damage of property.
And Robbie, you can probably figure him out.
Yeah, I'm the guy who spray painted the water tower.
Oh, you mean the big muffin?
It's a giant explosion?
Spray painting public property is an act of vandalism.
Chill out, man. It's not as bad as it looks. Come on, Dipper.
Go, Dipper! Punch that metal thing!
Hey, Dipper, take it easy.
Who wants to bet he doesn't make it?
So, what are we gonna do now?
Anything we want.
Do you have anything that's in the spirit of the season?
How about these crystals?
That looks like broken glass.
What are you, a cop?
It's just broken glass. This is definitely false advertising, and it will get him...
I'm fine locking him inside if you are.
Kidnapping, question mark, question mark. Grabbing a deer and throwing him away will definitely fall under the category of animal abuse.
Summon you, or...?
The smell of jerky summoned me! Jerky!
For this, he will get...
This is really necessary.
Want to be a man, don't you? Man! 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 Man!
The Minotaurs pressure Dipper into putting his hand into the paint hole. This would fall under the category of child endangerment, and they will get charged with...
If anyone wants to leave, I'm charging an exit fee of $15.
We've only got 13. We're trapped!
Charging people to leave is basically trapping them in if they don't have the money. This is basically just the same as kidnapping.
I wonder if this is a good idea.
I know this has to be illegal, but the closest thing I can give it is forgery.
Would the owner of a silver and red dirt bike please report outside? It is being stolen right now.
Wait, what?
We said we weren't gonna turn on each other. I think we all knew we were lying. No!
Dipper is being attacked by his own clone, so I don't know how well the charges would hold up, but I'm still slapping him with a charge of battery. She's trying to win the competition by enticing the audience to clap for her using money. This is considered corruption, a very serious crime.
Uh-oh, I think this one's leaking.
As Dipper and Mabel are running around the store, they run into a pile of watermelon. In the state of Oregon, they would be charged with...
Have the police come and eject the Pines family from the store.
Not today!
My eyes!
As they are making the mess in the store clerk decides that she has had enough. She notifies security to kick them out, but they leave the store without paying for the things.
You paid for the stuff, right?
Of course.
I hate Summerween.
Let's move!
He clearly didn't pay for the stuff, and what makes it worse is the fact that he paid with a fake bill. For this, I'm gonna give him... Eating the child would be considered murder, even though this monster doesn't follow human laws. Regardless, I will charge him with... This is considered a crime as well, since Zeus runs over the monster, but since it was in self-defense, I will let him go. The monster jumps in front of the car, causing physical damage to the car itself, and at the same time endangering the life of everyone inside of it. Zeus clearly didn't pay for those batteries.
Hey, monster!
Going with the same logic as before, I'm charging this monster with...
Old dude. Ha! He thought he could scare us.
What's that?
Uncle Stan exposes himself in front of children, which would be considered indecent exposure. But I guess he is on his own home, so I will let him off the hook for this one.
Not today!
Oh, goodness!
They've circled the wagons! We're trapped! No!
Feeling surrounded, Grunkle Stan starts driving sporadically. While he's driving, he's frequently very close to hitting pedestrians and even random objects on the road.
I now pronounce you man and wife.
I do!
What you talking about?
Burying an animal is not legal in the state of Oregon. This would fall under...
Oh yeah, I remember this. In Gravity Falls, it used to be legal to marry woodpeckers.
Oh, it's still legal.
Yeah, if you were basing it on a mystery book that you found in the woods, but not in real life. Stupid.
Oh no! Police! My purse!
I can't take this anymore! I'm getting dumber every second I'm here!
Are we gonna have to intervene here?
What are you gonna do? Throw me in yeast stocks? Oh, come on!
Grunkle Stan didn't do anything wrong in this scene, so the police had no right to arrest him. In this case, I'm giving them...
Are you ready? If being delightful was a crime, you'd be breaking the law.
Let's go get him!
Dipper and Mabel discover the truth about the founder of Gravity Falls, and for this the police is trying to stop them from getting to the bottom of it. For this I will give them...
I brought rope for friendship bracelets!
Anyone there? Help!
Hey! Let us out!
The police kidnap Dipper and Mabel and ship them in the box to Washington.
There she is, Mabel. The cheapest fare money can rent. I spared every expense.
I think the sky tram is broken. Also, most of my bones.
Grunkle Stan knowingly allowed children to get in all of the rides, even if he knew they were not safe.
I got a job for you two. I printed up a bunch of fake safety inspection certificates. Go slap one on anything that looks like a lawsuit.
By putting fake safety instructions, Stan is putting in danger the lives of everyone. In the state of Oregon, this would be...
Are you from the future or something?
No! Who told you that? Memory wipe!
He tried to use a chloroform rag to put them to sleep. So for this, I'm charging him with...
Woo! Yeah! Ha! You suckers! Your pockets are empty and I'm still sitting high and dry!
In this case, Grunkle Stan has been scamming everyone into wasting money because he has set up the contraption in a way that it would never drop him.
Congratulations! You win!
Yet another.
What are you gonna do? Huh? What? My phone!
This was clearly not Dipper's phone, and he destroyed it.
Change machine! Change me into a powerful wolf!
Maybe now you won't mess with me. Whoa! Rumble, you can stop! I think Robbie's had enough!
This happens about 16 times in the whole compilation. So for each of these, the amount will increase, but the sentence will be the same.
Just sign here for the money.
You bet!
Ha! Stanford, you fool! You just signed over the Mystery Shack to little old me!
Gideon tries to get Stan to sign over the deed of the Mystery Shack by making him believe that he is signing something else. This obviously is illegal and it falls under... After shrinking the twins down to a very small size, Gideon is trying to use a glass jar to kidnap them.
Listen to me very closely. I have your niece and nephew. Hand over the deed to the Mystery Shack right now, or Grey Harbor will fall him!
Asking for ransom after kidnapping someone makes the situation worse for Gideon, so now his charges have changed.
Let's go high prices!
Well, well, Stanford, it appears I finally gotten the best of...
All right, something's definitely different here.
Now! Hey, watch the merchandise!
This seems to happen all the time in Gravity Falls, but anyways, they'll still be charged with...
I like that guy's style.
Hitting people could not be considered legal in no occasion, unless it's in self-defense. For this, the guy will be charged with...
Wendy, mark up those prices. The higher the better. Higher! Bleed them dry!
Grunkle Stan is trying to scam customers into paying much more for everything. This is basically a scam, and Stan will be charged with...
Be astounded by the horrible preteen wolf boy. Oh, look at him. All that hair. His body's changing. Ah!
Uncle Stan, this is demeaning.
If you throw money at him, he dances.
Besides using Dipper to impersonate a werewolf, which might be considered child labor, Grunkle Stan is falsely advertising him as such to all of his customers. This definitely feels like a...
Mabel, I captured something. This is gonna blow those tourists away!
In this scene, Dipper went out for a hunt for an animal that they can use to lure tourists into the Mystery Shack. He captures something and puts it in a bag. This clearly violates the law, and Dipper will be charged with...
Yeah, okay, alright. No, look out.
Yeah, keep it going!
Oh, what's this?
While Stan is out, he leaves Dipper and Mabel in charge of the Mystery Shack. At that time, some teenagers walk into the store and start wreaking havoc. They start breaking stuff and throwing stuff around. One of these things hits a child in the face. The group of teenagers will be charged with...
I'm questioning the question mark! Oh, dude, it stings so bad!
Although this woman was attacking Seuss in self-defense, Seuss had no intention of harming her, and didn't look like he was, so she will be charged with...
Ready? Spin the pig!
This clearly looks like animal abuse, but the pig wasn't actually her, and they didn't mean anything bad by it, so I'm just gonna let them off the hook.
Lately, I've been a tinkerizing with the voice altering tonic.
This will really fix my voice?
Come morning, you'll sound like a new man. If you survive.
Concording a suspicious drink will break many laws. Safety regulations would have a field trip with this guy, and the fact that he doesn't know it's safe or not might add some more charges to his case.
I'm gonna teach this bear to drive. And the yellow light means speed up. Uh-oh.
Not only does the bear not have a driver's license, but he actually couldn't get one even if he tried. Grunkle Stan let the bear drive the car, knowing that it is illegal, and he put his life and everyone else around him at risk. For this, he will be charged with...
That right. Then where's your doctor's note?
Why, it's right here inside my jacket. There you go.
When the police asks for a doctor's note that qualifies the bear as a seeing bear, Uncle Stan starts writing it on the spot. For this, he will be charged with...
Uncle Stan, how could you lie to those policemen? Don't you know lying is always wrong?
Stan is once again trying to scam his customers, selling them a bunch of rocks after giving them a gold finish.
Why did you write this?
Because I regularly commit massive tax fraud.
Might want to tuck that one away there.
As Stan admits to committing tax fraud, Dipper feels they need to shred the documents. This is definitely illegal, and Dipper is getting charged with...
In addition, I've been parking in handicapped spaces, shoplifting fireworks, and smuggling endangered animals across multiple state lines.
We don't see Grunkle Stan committing all of these crimes, but his confession should be more than enough. Mabel jumps the fence to get in the pool area after it's closed. She didn't ask anyone for permission, so that is not legal. She will be charged with...
Freeze!
Grunkle Stan?
Mabel!
Are you ready to see your family?
Mabel breaks into the supply closet. For this, she will get a charge of...
I'm gonna get you home!
Both Dipper and Mabel are driving cars in the middle of the road, and they are both under the legal age of driving.
Hola. Nice to meet you. Also, I think I am dying. Water!
Mabel is thinking she is helping the mermaid, but by letting him off the cooler, she is causing him to suffocate. She is putting him on danger, but we don't know what to think about the mermaid. Regardless, I will charge her with...
Hey, what the?
Unless perhaps I predicted your plan and coated the entire chair with glue last night.
Gideon traps Stan by gluing the seat where he knew Stan would be sitting. This might seem like a harmless prank, but regardless, he is getting charged with...
Floor, whatever.
Ah, my head! It hit me right in the head!
Dipper is wrecking the whole house, and in addition to that, he hit Stan in the head with the eye he was using as a ball. This is grounds for destruction of property and assault, but since he is in his own home and he hits his own uncle accidentally, he is off the hook.
And you'll be hypnotized.
Robbie is trying to hypnotize Wendy without her permission, so he will be charged with...
He was talking to me!
Get him! Get him!
Everyone at the concert starts attacking people besides them, so they are all getting charged with...
Hello? Several times?
Mabel and her friends had no tickets to get into the concert. They go into the dressing room several times without permission.
Yo, we're clones, dog!
You barely even sold out the arena! And Deep Chris, you call that a pout?
The producer of several times is cloning them and keeping them caged like lab rats. He will get 2 charges for these crimes.
Not so fast! They're not going anywhere.
Mabel, drunk with power, tries to keep them in her room forever. She's getting slapped with the charge of...
Road safety laws prepare to be ignored!
Well, welcome to the world, little fella.
The pterodactyl swallows the mad scientist guy whole. Even though he's not human and doesn't abide by human laws, I'm charging him as if he were.
Please, the only way Gideon's taking over the shack is by breaking in and stealing my deed.
You mean like right now?
38, 41.
Gideon breaks into the mystery shack in an attempt to steal the deed. He's getting slapped with the charge of... Stan is clearly hitting Gideon with a broom, which should be considered battery. But Gideon is the one that broke into his home, so I guess he is forgiven.
Hey, look what I can do! Deer teeth! For you, kid!
Bill Cipher is removing all the teeth from this random deer, so I'm giving him a charge of...
I had a hunch I might bump into you!
He attacked Dipper with a magic laser and made a hole right through his stomach. Dipper didn't die, but he's still getting charged with...
I can't think of anything to say, and she looks weird up close. Think of a way out? Non-specific excuse!
Stan was feeling uncomfortable and ran away from the restaurant, breaking a bunch of plates on his way.
Hey, do you guys feel it?
Oh, I'm sorry, Pines family. Did I wake you? Spoiler alert, Stanford! I've got the deed! The Mystery Shack belongs to me! So get off my property!
Gideon got the deed of the Mystery Shack by stealing it from the safe, so he's getting charged with...
Someone pinch me, dude.
After getting the deed to the Mystery Shack, Gideon proceeds breaking the whole building down. But I guess he can do whatever he wants with it now, since it's technically his property.
Mr. Pines, I recall you gave the property to me! Look, here's the deed right here!
Well, that's all the proof I need to see.
Liar! You stole the deed and I'm giving you another charge off?
This is normal. This is normal for gnomes. Scrub, scrub.
This has to be animal abuse, right?
You're surrounded by an unstoppable gnome army.
The gnomes barge into Gideon's property and surround him with a threatening demeanor. I'm giving them a charge of...
How did you ever?
Oh no!
Halt! I command you to halt!
Gideon makes a huge robot and starts running around the streets, causing destruction in his path. Robot Gideon picks up the bus and shakes it enough for the roof to come up. This is putting the lives of everyone inside in danger, so he will be charged with...
Let go of her! You still think you're some kind of hero?
Throwing Dipper around, trying to harm him, is definitely a crime, and I'm charging Gideon with...
Once I find the final journal, I'll rule this town! With you as my queen!
Dipper, help me! Help!
Gideon still hasn't gotten over his obsession of Mabel, so now that he has the power to force her to marry him, he does. Dipper destroys the eye of the robot, but considering the fact that he did that to save his sister, I'm letting him off the hook.
Let go of my sister!
Never! I finally won this time!
The robot is destroyed and it explodes. In doing so, it destroys everything on its path in a huge radius. Gideon is taking the blame for this one, and he's getting charged with...
It was the Pines twins! They tried to attack me and blew up my statue with dynamite! Arrest them!
Gideon is clearly lying to the police, blaming the whole thing on Dipper and Mabel. He's getting charged for this one as well, and the charge is...
That's me!
That's me! That's right. These pins are hidden cameras.
In the end, the people of Gravity Falls discover that Gideon has been handing out cameras to everyone and has been using them to spy on them. Thank you everybody for watching this video. If you want more videos like this, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. I'll be posting more frequently from now on. Thank you, bye bye now, bye bye bye.